We all have emotions come up in reaction to stress. What you may already notice is that sometimes your reaction doesn't seem appropriate to the issue at hand. It's like the mind has a default pattern, and therefore we default to the same emotion whether it makes sense or not. Either we go into anxiety or anger, depression, or maybe you immediately go into blame, even if it's self-blame. This makes it hard to figure out what we're really feeling because this primary emotion distracts us in a way, and then we get caught up in the problem instead of being able to work toward a solution. My primary emotion is and has always been anxiety. The second anything goes wrong or happens out of my control, I feel fear. And once I feel anxious, I start thinking about the worst case scenario and how I would go about controlling it, and I just get totally stuck in the anxiety, and then it builds on itself. Ever feel anxious simply about feeling anxious? Then you know what I mean. Usually at this point, I just eat my emotions. But since I strive to be the healthiest person that I can be, looking amazing naked, I've had to get to the root of this behavior and then take control of my mind so I can shift into a place of gratitude, or at the very least, acceptance. Okay, so we're calling the pattern out. There's a stress trigger of some sort. We go into our primary emotion, and then we get distracted and stuck in the problem. The new pattern we're working on is that we get triggered, and as we feel our primary emotion, we use it as a touchstone to go deeper. I've started to train myself to think of my anxiety as a gift because it's helping me do the spiritual work needed to free myself from the incessant chatter of my mind. Okay, so we feel our primary emotion, and then we start asking questions. I ask myself, what am I really feeling in this moment? What story am I telling myself that's making me feel this way? How can I change the way I look at this so that the way I feel about this changes? And then we shift our story to get back to a place of peacefulness. I know this sounds easier said than done, and it is. All things worth it in life are easier said than done, but you still need to do them if you want a great life. I'm gonna give you a really light level example, only because I am positive we've both experienced this before. You're at the airport. Your flight is delayed till God knows when, and you feel your primary emotion. Notice how some people feel anger while others feel anxiety, sadness, blame. And so now we ask, what is it that I'm really feeling? How can I change the way I look at this? In this scenario, I trust that everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. Even though I don't like it, I try to accept the moment and not fight it. I download a movie, get a ton of work done, and read every gossip magazine for free in the corner while I avoid eye contact with the cashier. This takes me from feeling anxious about getting home late or feeling like I'm wasting time to practicing deeper mind work and feeling grateful that I even have the opportunity to fly from one place to another. I'm sure you already know what your primary emotion is. So next time you feel it, try asking yourself those questions and getting to a better place emotionally so you don't eat those bad feelings.